Hey, what's up guys, it's the Lolcow farmer here. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Lolcow content. When talking about Nova Online, one of the biggest things people talk about is how cringe he is, and that boils down to one main thing and one side thing. The main thing about Nova regarding watching his content is that he's extremely annoying, while also being extremely unfunny, and most of his content is only funny because of his appearance and overreactions. Nova in his natural habitat, being observed, is quite the infuriating man-child, full of unearned ego, childishness, and an inability to stick to any serious decisions, and having a desperate desire to be famous and have tons of fans. He desperately tries to address criticism and always fails because he doesn't even put in a half-assed effort. He barely tries to do anything at all, as we'll cover in a future video. All of these facets combine into a mentally ill man-child who's annoying and cringe because he desperately tries to LARP as a successful e-celeb to the point of stealing other people's bits to try and leech off their own success, while never improving or changing, as we'll see later. And the side thing is that he's annoying because he exists in a liminal space between lacking enough self-awareness to be unintentionally funny like Christian and having the self-awareness required to realize that he shouldn't be behaving like this and that the only way to recover from this is to go completely offline and change his name. One of his most annoying moments would be during the French onion soup saga. People would find a news report on CRINGE talking about Idaho's minimum wage and how it stayed stagnant since I was 7 years old, goddamn. In it was Nova Online, as he was an employee of the grill house that was featured, whose owner wanted to pay his workers more than a minimum wage, and he would say 8 words that would define the last viral moment he would have before he got exposed and became a Lolcow.
Can I get a French onion soup, please?
These words, that sentence, would jumpstart a new meme. All of a sudden, hundreds of comments on all of Nova's videos would be spouting off this phrase. All of his videos would be flooded with that viral sentence, constantly reminding him of a spurgy moment on regional TV, and Nova, instead of embracing the meme and maybe even making some merch based around it to cash in, proceeded to foreshadow his inevitable Lolcowdom by spurging out even harder and banning the phrase from his chat.
Oh, there's this video about me a long time ago that went viral of me saying, "Can I get a French onion soup, please? Can I get a French onion soup, please?" No, you can't have a French onion soup. It don't work there anymore.
One thing I don't see anyone bring up is how Nova has X-ray hacks on while streaming Minecraft. What kind of loser hacks in single-player Minecraft? Literal LTG type where he cheats in RPGs. Anyways, this arc honestly embodies Nova Online to a T and could be used to summarize his entire online existence. Nova does something spurgy, people make fun of him for it, and instead of going along with the joke or seeing it as an incentive to profit, he tries his absolute damnedest to make people take him seriously, and keeps responding with anger, which only encourages more people to make fun of him for his spurgouts. His laziness would eventually lead to him getting fired in June of 2023 for bad work ethic, basically meaning that he didn't do work at his job, which leads us into his next arc and the one that makes him the king of cringe, the job search arc. Nova, due to constant pressure from his mom in the comments roasting him, would attempt to get a job. However, there are 2 things that stop Nova from actually getting a job. Number 1, his disgusting diaper degeneracy, where he wants to be a lazy fat sitting around all day doing nothing but living in filth, and 2, his lack of social skills due to being a massive spurg who sits on Discord all day. This would lead to a cycle of him getting a job, working for 2 to 3 days, getting fired or quitting, then crying on TikTok. Rinse and repeat. Check it out.
Well, another job interview and another job I didn't get accepted for. What the am I doing wrong? No one wants to hire me, and I've been unemployed for damn near 6 months. Maybe I am worthless. Okay, I am sick and tired of these comments showing up on every single video I post when I am actively looking for a job, but nobody wants to hire me. So, I've had it. I'm going to show you proof that I'm actually applying for jobs. First up, bakery assistant. They viewed my application, never heard back. Also, cook at a Mexican restaurant. Applied. They probably hit delete on my application before they even viewed it. Next up, line cook at a local bar. They viewed my application, yet I haven't heard back. Hotel housekeeper at a local hotel. They never viewed my application. Even Taco Bell hasn't even gotten back to me yet. And as you can see, these were all applied for within the last week. So stop with the get a job comments, because I'm actively working on it. FML.
While Nova was busy searching for a job, he got so desperate as to literally ask his audience for jobs, being too stupid to realize that A, if people knew about him on TikTok and were watching this, they 100% wouldn't hire him since that would entail knowing about his Discord diaper degeneracy, and B, this would obviously galvanize trolls to give him fake job offers and flat out any potential 1 in a million real job offers.
Well, I think I fell for it again. Victim to another fake job offer. My life. My god, I fell for it twice. Unless the supposed supervisor can somehow prove to me that it wasn't fake, then I fell for it again. I asked Gemini, there's no mention of a restaurant opening up at the address they provided me. It's just that I think I fell for it again. But unless they send me solid proof that they're actually opening in there, then I've got to go back to Indeed. If you're a manager in hiring in the area, email me and I'll make triple sure it's real. My life. Well, guys, this is it. If you're an American and seeing this, this may very well be the last TikTok you're seeing from me. If my VPN strategy does not work out, then it's game over for me unless I find a second job. I'm really struggling. Not even McDonald's wants to hire me. Nobody wants to. Don't crash out, Nova. Do not crash out on your last video. That's what job withdrawal does to me. I've been going a month and a half without a job, and I'm sick of it! Anyways, if you guys want to still see my content, go to my YouTube, go to my Xiaohongshu. I'm gonna stop this video before I crash out again. Nova Universe, signing off. Life.
I don't even know why he would do this. What was he expecting? That some random guy in a city would see this and just decide to magically give him a job? To be way more generous than to give him credit for. The absolute best case scenario on people giving him a job would entail them essentially filling out the application for him so the employer wouldn't catch his TikTok or allegations on any background checks. Then letting him go there instead of themselves, which has to count as some sort of fraud or break some kind of law. And obviously, due to him posting everything about himself, people would find out about his newest job and seek to elicit a reaction. By calling them, informing the bosses about his predatory behavior, and then watching him rage after he gets fired. This is why I call Nova the cringe king. His behavior and actions aren't even funny unless it's him raging. His constant pendulum swings from pity parties to self-aggrandizing, braggadocious behavior can only really be described as that. Tune in next time for when we talk about his pathetic attempts at cleaning his disgusting house and losing weight. That's about it. See you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe.